big Halloween bash again this year to benefit the New York Restoration Project. And this year the theme is the Big Easy. So who better to cook up the feast than Brian Landry, executive chef of Born in New Orleans. And he's got some ideas for our own monster bashes. So please welcome Brian. Hi, how are you, Brian? First of all, this is your first time doing the food for Halloween.
It is.
It must be really a big thrill, is it?
Oh, for sure. It's such a great event and such a great cause. And so we're going to put our best foot forward and cook up a great Creole meal.
Tell us about some of the things that you're planning to serve at the Halloween this year.
So because it's the Big Easy, we went with some Creole staples. So we start them off with some beautiful shrimp remoulade, which pairs great with champagne. We started off with bubbles. We move on to trout pontchartrain, beautiful speckled trout, a ragu of mushrooms, jumbo lump crab, and a little hollandaise.
Okay, great. And then this beautiful cake.
Yes, the pear roux. And this is a banana cake with a Creole cream cheese frosting and shaved white chocolate.
That's what put me over the edge.
Well, it looks wonderful, and I know you're going to show us how to make the drink that you're going to be serving at Halloween, and this is the thing that really threw Bette for like, oh my God! You know what that means, everyone in the audience?
It's going to get one of these. Goodbye.
No. Is going home with Halloween-themed cookies from Cheryl's and a coupon to buy more on their website. And welcome back, everyone. By the way, we want to say a big thank you to Spirit Halloween for all the decorations and masks today. And thanks to everyone out there who trick or tweeted me pictures of you and your family's Halloween costumes through the years. We're going to be showing more of our favorites today, so keep an eye out. Now, since it's Halloween, it's only fitting that we tell a ghost story, right? And no one tells them better than the band of paranormal investigators on the hit Travel Channel show Ghost Adventures, who regularly take us to the scariest places in the world. So please welcome from Ghost Adventures, Zach Bagans, Nick Roth, and Aaron Goodwin. First of all, congratulations, because this show is hugely popular and doing really, really well. Why do you think people are so fascinated, almost obsessed with the paranormal?
Because they watch Ghost Adventures. There's nothing like having an experience with a ghost. When you hear a spirit speak to you, when you feel those chills, it's something that you want more of.
Well, how did you guys get into this in the first place?
I got involved in this because I had an experience with a female ghost, and I saw her. I saw the apparition. She called me by full name, Zachary. And once you have this type of experience, you want to know more. And I found out 2 years later, this was an apartment that I lived in, that a lady actually died in the bathtub.
And what do you say to skeptics, Nick? Because a lot of people are out there thinking, oh, please.
You know, we've actually had skeptics on investigations with us throughout the years, and there's no denying with the evidence that we're actually collecting, where skeptics have shaken their head going, how is that possible?
I want to tell you a story. We had a babysitter who we're still very close to, named Bette, lived with us for 10 years. And before she was interviewed by me, she was sleeping, and she shot up straight out of bed, and there was a figure at the foot of her bed.
This is your babysitter?
Yeah, and the figure said, please take care of Katie. And so later, Bette was hired by our family to help me take care of my daughters. And the first day she came, she looked at a photo on my daughter's bulletin board, and she said, that was the person at the foot of my bed.
Wow.
And it was my husband.
Wow.
Isn't that the weirdest story?
Have you ever felt that he was trying to contact you?
When we had a house in Millbrook, New York, and it was Jay's favorite place, I would sort of feel a sense of him and get the chills. And I've so often wanted that. You know, I've wanted to have him, talk to me or visit me or tell me he's okay, but it never happens.
And that's the thing about paranormal. You can't make it happen on cue. I wish we could. I wish we could have a ghost walk down these stairs right now. Sit down right here and we could talk to it. That's what we want.
So I know that for Halloween that you guys actually went to Transylvania in central Romania to sink your teeth into the age-old tale behind Dracula's birthplace. We have a clip. Let's take a look.
Billy. Yeah.
That looks really scary.
It was weird enough to be there and witnessing it, but now it's even weirder watching it with you and 150 people.
Well, what happened?
We went to Romania. We weren't even planning on to shoot here. This was a place called the Hoia Forest, one of the most haunted forests in the world. It's known as the Bermuda Triangle of Transylvania. We went there, and there was there's a little circle in the middle of the forest where no vegetation grows, no trees, and that circle is said to be a portal to the spirit world. And I strayed away from my investigator. As soon as I left the circle and went into the forest, if you listen to that clip, you can hear like there's like a sub-frequency noise. I hear this with my own ears and I'm just paralyzed. I'm staring in the woods. I don't know what's going on. And I started breaking down. And you didn't see part of that clip. And it was a very emotional experience and I never knew what it was. It was scary.
Wow.
Perfect moment for that. Thanks for scaring the hell out of me.
That means actually, guys, it's time for another treat. We get to tell our audience that everyone is going home with the new Roku 2 streaming player and an MGO $100 gift card. The Roku 2 lets you stream tons of entertainment instantly to your TV, and MGO is the fastest and easiest way for you to watch the newest and best selection of movies and TV shows on your Roku. And the new one has built-in headphones so you can watch Ghost Adventures without scaring your neighbor. Aaron, Nick, and Zach, thank you so much. Great to meet you all, and good luck with the show. And Ghost Adventures special 2-hour Halloween episode premieres tonight at 9 o'clock on the Travel Channel. Up next, we're going to have a real-life monster mash when contestants from the sci-fi reality show Face Off scare up a creature competition backstage. That's right after this. Whether it's blood-sucking vampires or aliens from another planet, the incredible makeup artists who transform actors into our favorite ghouls and goblins are, of course, out of this world. A lot of time, effort, and talent goes into these creations, and we get to see behind the silicone and special effects every week on the sci-fi reality competition called Face Off. So please welcome special effects artist and Face Off judge Glenn Hetrick.
We did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on.
Hi, Glenn. How are you? Nice to meet you, too. Have a seat.
Thank you.
You look like you fit right into our set today.
I always look like this.
You look
I didn't even come.
fantastic. So tell me about how you got into this business, because I know you've done The X-Files, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, CSI New York, Mad Men, the Hunger Games movies. Did you always just gravitate towards special effects makeup? Or how did you get into this line of work?
Yeah, absolutely. When I was a child, I was obsessed with it. Like, the only thing I'd watch on television was Batman and old Hammer horror movies, which are Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee. And they did Frankenstein and Dracula and many, many sequels. So I grew up so incredibly obsessed. And that's what this art form really requires, because you have to learn how to sculpt and paint. And it's so many disciplines combined to create a realistic makeup effect.
And so what's the advice you offer to the contestants on Face Off?
Of course, we're all over them about the technical aspects, how the edges look, if the colors make sense, how good the sculpture is. But I'm also, in my judging style, trying to really lay on them and put pressure on them, because I want them to come out of the experience prepared to actually work in a trailer. I mean, the show really gives these guys and girls a great experience. It preps them, and they get so good and so fast while they're on the show.
Well, we have two Face Off contestants here with us today, Laura Tyler and Tate Steinzik, and we had our own face-off competition backstage. So please welcome Laura Tyler and Tate Steinzik. Nice to see you both. We're going to have Kyle come out, because that's your model. Kyle, can you come out? Okay. This is Kyle before, and this is Kyle now.
And it's a graveyard smash. It's caught on in the fly. It's now the Monster Mash. Now everything's cool. That's a part of the
Hi. Hello. Very nice to meet you. Wow, that is amazing.
Very cool.
Wow. So critique Laura's work for us, Glenn.
Really, really well done. You can see, it's very difficult to see where his face ends and where the prosthetic starts. That's what creates the realism.
You just wear that tonight and go trick-or-treating and scare the bejesus out of the neighbors. That's what I say. Did an excellent job. All right, well, Tate, it's your turn. So let's look at your project. This is Alex before, and this is Alex now. Come on out, Alex.
It's now the Monster Mash. And it's a graveyard smash. It's got on and fly.
Wow.
It's now the Monster Mash.
Can I just say, you look disgusting.
Thank you. That's like winning the Emmy, hearing that.
I mean, Tate did an excellent job as well, didn't he, Glenn?
Yeah, that's great. Here you really see some incredible paint techniques where he's using all the hard veining and modeling to give it that sort of decayed look.
Well, can I just say, you guys are masters. They both did a fantastic job, didn't they? Oh, my goodness. It's time for another treat. Well, guess what? Stand by. Everyone in our audience is going home with the newest HP Chromebook 11 made with Couric. It's valued at $279. It allows you to watch all your favorite scary movies and TV shows anytime, anywhere. Weighing just over 2 pounds. It's easy to take anywhere. I think you're pretty excited. For you at home, by the way, to find out how you could win some of the treats from today's show, just go to our website at katiecouric.com. Oh, the crowd is going wild. Anyway, thank you all so much. Tate and Laura, thank you for coming. Glenn, thank you so much. So nice to meet you. And by the way, they're all abuzz. Anyway, be sure to watch the season finale of Face Off November 5th on Sci-Fi. Up next, some of the youngest trick-or-treaters stop by for something spooktacular. That's right after this. And we're back with some very creative trick-or-treaters. Don't these kids look great, you guys? What's Halloween without some real trick-or-treaters? Hi, everybody. How are you? Good. So tell me your name and what you're dressed as.
Spider-Man costume.
You're a Spider-Man, and what's your name?
Catwoman.
You look super strong. And tell me who you are. I know who you are.
I'm Strawberry Shortcake, and my name's Alexa.
Alexa, and you're Strawberry Shortcake. I love Strawberry Shortcake. What about you, sweetie?
I'm Macy, and I'm also an owl.
You're an owl? Aw. And tell me what you are.
I'm Pikachu.
You're Pikachu. Excellent. What's your name, sweetie?
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline. You look so fantastic in your costume as well. And you, I can't decide. I think you might be a Hershey Kiss.
No. It's an Angry Bird.
Of course. It's an Angry Bird. I was going to say you look like a hairy Hershey's Kiss, and that with a beak, and that wouldn't be good. What's your name?
Drew.
And how about you? What's your name and what's your costume?
Warren, an astronaut.
Well, listen, I think that you guys all look fantastic.
What?
And, oh my goodness.
Greetings, everyone. Hello. Hi, Katie.
It's the Count.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Spider-Man. We're so happy the Count is here because I don't know if you kids know, but Sesame Street has a new literacy program. Sponsored by the Insurance Industry Charitable Foundation, and it's motivating kids like you to read, and it's available for free in English and Spanish, and you can learn more about it by going to our website. What do you think of that? So, thank you, Count, for coming by all the way from Sesame Street. Now,
Yes.
do you have a favorite book?
Well, it is so hard for me to choose, but I love One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. A Tale of Two Cities. Yes. The Three Musketeers. Greetings. Yes, hello. It is so wonderful to see you. Yes.
All right, well, we're
This
so
is dumb.
happy.
That is two wildly out of control children.
All right, you two, don't sit over here. You all sit down for a second because I'm going to read you all and the Count a book, that special book just for Halloween called Just Say Boo, and I need you guys to help me out, okay?
Okay.
Maybe we'll get the audience to
Why
help
are you
us too.
doing that?
Ready? If the ghost in the trees wibble wobble your knees, what do you say?
Boo!
That's right.
That's one boo.
All right, audience, you help.
Yeah.
If a yip and a yowl make you shiver and scowl, what do you say?
Boo!
That's right. And
Hi, Oscar.
Yeah.
that's the
Did you
Count.
just call
That's
me
not
Oscar?
You're going to give him an identity crisis. If the wind whirls and winds as it whips through the pines, what do you say? Excellent. Well, I hope you guys get lots of candy tonight. And I wish you a very happy Halloween. And I say good luck to your parents. And everyone's going home with a book. We'll be right back. Thank you, Count. Thank you.
Needs.
We have had so much fun today, but somehow it feels like something's missing. What could it be? Maybe a few witches? Well, we found two of the most famous ones of all time from one of Broadway's biggest blockbusters, Wicked. The popular musical just celebrated its 10th anniversary. So for our last treat of the day, you're all going home with the new deluxe 2-CD original cast recording. How exciting is that? We have so much fun. So, here to perform one of my very favorite songs, period, For Good, from the musical Wicked, Lindsay Mendez as Elphaba and Ali Mozzie as Glinda. Happy Halloween, everybody.